Hello and welcome to another week with Mirree's Dreamtime Messages. The week is going to be starting the 29th of July and running through until the 4th of August. So we're starting a new month. And the new moon is on Thursday, which is the very first day of the new month in August. So this is what the card deck looks like, and if you would have received it, it comes in a box, and there you'll have your 85-page booklet and 33 glossy cards with the famous white cockatoos on the front and all the Australian animals on the back. So how did you go with the two cards that we drew last week with the red kangaroo, I am letting go, and koala and baby, I am allowing? So it was a very powerful week for understanding more about what we're letting go of and what we've learnt from the past, and using anything that's maybe that we may be doubting or fearing, allowing that to propel us forward. So, and also asking for help and forgiving those from our past. So if you would have received your cards, just set 30 minutes aside for the first time where you can get familiar. And every week we pull two cards out to keep us motivated and positive for our week. So let's just see which two cards are going to come up this week, which are going to keep us motivated and focus on any changes that we can focus on to keep going with our dreams and our goals in relation to culture. So the first card we got is I am listening with Day Owl. When I take the time to listen carefully, the messages from deep within my soul give me the ultimate guidance. So this was the card, this was the painting actually that took me to New York back in 2013 and back again in 2014. So listening, if we go to the guidebook, there is usually 2 pages on each card. So, and if you don't have much time, just go down to the bottom where there's an action step, bite-sized information. Take some time, take yourself outside in order to spend some time in the sun, listening to the birds, the trees and the wind, and allow yourself to then take that focus deep within your heart and belly to give yourself an understanding of you and your soul purpose. When you release the need to control, you allow yourself to understand your own truth with more purpose, without ignorance. So listening is something that it's not so much like last week where it was a very big action and pushing ourselves to move forward, because sometimes when there's things that we doubt or fear, we need to really just get behind ourselves to push ourselves to move forward. Whereas with this card, it's more telling us to slow down and go within so we can deeply listen to ourselves and listen to our soul more. So sometimes it's just about slowing down and maybe just doing not much, enable ourselves to listen to that part of ourselves. So that's what the Day Owl is telling us. Let's see, and so the negative, we may be feeling like we're in a dark place. We may be feeling that we're ignoring something or feeling just stagnant. We may be feeling blocked. So the positive, that by taking those action steps, we can release ourselves from this situation, seek more truth and understand a bit more about what our soul is telling us. Let's just see what card comes up next. The next card is I am healing with family songlines again. Remember, we got this card a couple of weeks ago. When I focus on myself, I understand more about my gifts. I have the ability to create miracles. Sometimes traveling can help us to to get to that deep spot of listening as well. Traveling helps us to get connected back to culture again, the land, family, and this also enables our spirit to be rejuvenated. So if we go to the guidebook again, family songlines is number 1. So there's bite-sized information on the action step, which is usually on the 2nd page. So your soul is going to thrive by taking action to push yourself forward, and the time is right now. A new chapter in your life is coming that will require you to make some important decisions. Let your songline dreaming be your guide by connecting to country so you can travel back to your roots to learn more. Be brave enough to have faith and trust yourself. So to get to that listening, you may need to feel that deep connection within, which can bring you more soul and purpose and meaning into your life. That's what understanding culture and understanding yourself on an inner level is more about. You may be feeling on a negative level, careless, unaware, or immature, and the positive, you can turn that around by being responsible, listening to your intuition, and understanding more about this deep connection that you have within. That's to do with culture. So the 2 cards that we got, it's pretty straightforward, and this goes through for a new moon as well, which enables us to slow down, relax, so that we can make any transformations that are currently happening in our lives, or any understandings that we need to make, and realizations about what we are healing and what we are needing to listen to that's related to our soul. So I hope you have a wonderful week this week with Day Owl and Family Songlines, and I'll see you again next week with Mirree's Dreamtime Messages. Bye for now.